There are a few things you're going to need for leash training your puppy. The first is an easy walk harness. This is one of the only harnesses that I highly recommend because it has a front clip with a martingale loop that prevents your puppy from pulling, reacting, and jumping. It creates a loose leash walking experience when you use the techniques in this course, and it allows your puppy to relax because there's no tension on the neck and no tension on the top of them where they're going to be pulling a lot. So you don't want to use a rear clip harness for leash training, and you also need a 6-foot leash. Just a basic 6-foot leash. Do not use a retractable leash. Retractable leashes are going to cause your dog to learn to pull, and that's not a good idea. Retractable leashes are also unsafe. They're not made very well. The leash material is very thin, and the mechanisms get bound up a lot, so they can fail easily. So you don't want to use a retractable leash. 6-foot leash and an easy walk harness is the best way to do it. In addition to the leashes that I just talked about, for enrichment walks, you're also going to need a 15-foot leash. This leash you can get anywhere. It's very inexpensive, and this leash allows your dog some freedom to roam around a little bit, forage in the grass, sniff bushes, and you can also do play. You can do fetch and so forth in a safe manner to where your puppy won't run away when they don't know a reliable recall yet, which most young puppies don't. I use a 15 and a 30-foot leash even with my 3-year-old dog Dixie. And it's great because I don't have to worry about her running off somewhere when I'm not in a fenced-in area. In review, you're going to need 5 things: an easy walk harness, a 6-foot leash, a slip lead, a flat collar, and a 30-foot leash. This is the leash and the collar that I use for Dixie. This is just a snap collar, and it's got her tags on it. It just goes on like this and clicks off like this. This is a 6-foot Mendota Pet leash, and this is all you need is a simple leash. I see a lot of people using leashes that have extra handles on them, these bungee effects, and all this stuff attached to the leash. That gets in the way of you leash training your puppy. You want to make sure that you have something very simple and basic. This is a slip lead, and this is an all one-piece leash from Mendota Pet. Very high quality. Notice how this is the part that's going to go over the dog's neck, and this slides down so that you can control how big of a loop you want it around the dog's neck. This part is going to go at the very top of the dog's neck and right behind their ear. So I'm going to demonstrate with my dog Dixie how to fit the slip lead on. I know, we're going to put the leash on you. This is how you put a slip leash over a dog, and then, wait, good girl, and how you set it up for them. You're going to put it right over their head like this, right behind their ears, and since she's very small, I just bring this right down there. I want it a little bit loose. See right there, that's too tight. So I'm going to bring this leather piece up a little bit. I want it a little bit loose so I can fit a couple fingers underneath, but I don't want it too loose because when I give a communication or a correction to her, I want it to be tightening up around her neck so that I can stop her from reacting or pulling. And the slip lead is a great tool to have when you're doing things like potty training, taking them out for a potty break, or using the leash to work with the puppy inside the house so they don't run around and do things. And it's very simple, very easy. You just do like this and take it right off. Again, put it on. Another thing too, where the puppy's going to be, you want this to be on the top. So if I'm having her walk on the right side, this is on the top. However, if she's walking on the left side, I'm flipping this over, and this is going to be that way. A lot of people will have this part on the bottom, and that's wrong. You want this to be on top so that you can give a real easy, right here. Good, wait, I know, good shake, baby. And that you can have a real easy communication to your puppy.